Shane, tough day in the office this afternoon. It's tough for the boys to take. What do you make of it?
We're disappointed because of the start, really. Said prior to the game that manage the game, try and stay in the game, try and get to half time at 0-0, and then you just never know. We might have had half a chance and pinched the game, but it's just a real shame because we've given them the game after 20 minutes and we're 4-0 down, and then it's like it's a waste of a day, really. There's no coming back, really. But I suppose we have to learn from it because we can't come to a decent side. We're playing, obviously, we're third in the National League North and give rubbish goals away, and we've give a couple away, and we didn't start and scored after a minute. So yeah, in reflection, we're disappointed. We'd have liked to compete for longer periods, but the game's done after 20 minutes, unfortunately.
They scored with practically their first 2 shots on target within the first 3 minutes. Just how much of a blow was that?
Oh, it's a sickener. It's just hard to. I mean, one goal's fine, but then to go again after the goals are so quickly after each other and consecutive. It was hard to go again, and the nature of it was that we were a bit like deflated, and you like to think that you can keep going, but it was goal, and then they can take the foot off the gas and manage the game, and it becomes difficult and not very pleasant to play in, really, because, as I've said, you can't give teams at this level the goals we have, and it's a bit of a shame, really, unfortunately.
In the second half, it did slow the game down a little bit. There wasn't much going on in the second half, but we did have a couple of hard chances. You've tested the goalkeeper, and Dan Mack's had a couple of shots at goal. It did get better.
The game's done though, so it would have been amazing, obviously, to score again and put some pressure on, but they managed the game so well. They were neat and tidy, everything's so crisp, and they've got a foothold in the game when they're 4-0 up. So we had a go, we huffed and puffed, but as I keep alluding to, you can't start games like that, and we can't concede as a team them goals if we want to compete for long periods in the game, because it's just game over, isn't it? Really quickly, unfortunately.
You've experienced this level for a lot of years. You know how quick and how fast-paced it is. Did it take you a little bit of time to get used to that today?
It's just, I think the realisation today is, if we reflect as players, that it's the levels, and they're at a different level for obvious reasons. The crisper, they do things tidier. There's a bit more of a purpose about the play, and the sharp in the forward areas. They get in good areas, and the quality's there. And we have quality, but we also know that today we had to be man for man, like 9 out of 10 for us to compete, and we probably didn't even really see if we could get there because of such a poor start.
Moving on, it's another big game on Saturday away at City Liverpool in the FA Trophy, the club's first ever FA Trophy game.
Oh.
How much are you looking forward to that one?
Yeah, I mean, today was one of those where you turn up and you have a go, knowing that, yeah, you're underdogs, but anything can happen in football. City Liverpool are at our level, or the equivalent in the similar sort of league, so we'll be going there in positive mindset, knowing that we can get 3 points, yeah, for sure.
And obviously got 3 points in the last league game against Dunstan. It was a good performance. Obviously not got a league game for a little while, but how much are you looking forward to getting back to league action?
Yeah, I think we needed the win against Dunstan. We'd had a couple of come off the back of a couple of defeats, so we needed that win, and it helped us today. We came in today positive. When we go again, we've had a couple of bad results, but we'd like to think we can put a run together now after the cup games and start cementing ourselves up in there in the playoffs, and we'll be somewhere near, I'm sure.